welcome back to my video, and please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you have a business, it's high time you need to stop relying on your friends to be your customers, and you also need to stop relying on your friends to support you. And I'm not trying to say that having your friends as your customers is a bad thing, but you cannot really depend fully on your friends to be your full-time customers, or you cannot really scale your business, especially if you want to scale your business. You cannot scale your business by just relying on your friends. Okay, at some point you need to start having real strangers as your customers. And the biggest problem with only relying on your friends to be your customers is, one, you if you can never scale through friends. What if you stop being friends, or what if your friends stop communicating with you? Will you still have that business? And that is why, if the only people who are buying from you, the only people who are supporting you are your friends, the only customers that you have are your friends, just know that your business is in trouble. And by the way, you do not have a business yet. Secondly, if the only support that you get is from your friends, then you'll not be able to scale. Okay. And also, which is the most important thing, most friends tend to support you, or even most friends tend to buy your products or even support your business out of pity. Most of them just tend to feel guilty by, they just feel guilty if they don't buy from you. Okay, picture this: you have a business, and or your friend has a business, and you don't buy from them. There's that kind of pity, there's that feeling of guilt in you, and that is why you're buying. So you're not really looking forward to be a full-time customer. You're just buying out of pity. All those purchases are just pity purchases, and you cannot build anything, okay, from pity purchases. If somebody is just buying out of sympathy, or even to make you feel good or to validate you, you'll never be able to build something from it. So if you have a business, and if you feel like the only people who are constantly supporting you, constantly buying from you, are your friends, just know that you're in trouble, and you're in big trouble. Because the moment you stop being friends with those people, who will buy from you? The moment your friends stop supporting you, do you think you'll be able to scale your business? Do you think your business will survive? No. Okay, so instead of focusing a lot or on having your friends as your customers, it's high time you need now to start focusing on acquiring new customers who are completely strangers. Okay, because that is how you'll be able to scale your business. Okay? But if the feeling is mutual and you sort of have an attachment to each other, what if something happens? What if that friendship breaks? What if your friends decide to tap out? Whom will you count on? Whom will you rely on? Who will you call your customer? And that is a very big issue for so many businesses, especially small businesses, who are still, looking forward to scale, and they're still relying on their friends. It's like you're walking on eggshells. You need to be very, very careful. So if you know you are a business, and at the moment the only people who are supporting you are your friends, start having strangers supporting you. Start getting new people who are going to become your real customers. Because if you don't do so, your business is not going to survive for so long. I wanted to make this video as short as possible. So if it kind of resonated with you, and you feel like you've been making that mistake of only relying on your friends to buy your products, your friends supporting you, it is not a bad thing, but you cannot depend on them fully. You cannot really expect your friends to show up for you every single day. Because just think about when you break up with each other. Okay, you stop communicating with each other. Who will buy from you? Who will be your customer now? So start having strangers buying from you. Start getting strangers to be your real customers, because that is how you'll be able to grow as a business and even scale. I hope this video helped you, and make sure at least subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.